Hi everyone, this is Chandra Keys, and this is Keys to Anime. Yes, I know y'all like it in the hair. So I have a new anime, well, new to me, that I want to talk about tonight. But first, as always, I need to play the theme music first. So here we go. Okay, so in case you're wondering, it is Shield, the Rising of the Shield Hero. Um, just out the gate, I really truly like this anime. I think it's really really good. It's up there. It is where you get summoned to another world anime. So like Ari Hero, Sword Art Online, um, hmm. But those are the ones that I know so far. Sword Art Online, I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. But I did like Rising of Sword Hero. I liked how it had its ups and downs, and it was really, really good. It taught me a lot, also, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into it. There will be spoilers, so if you do not want to hear spoilers, bye. Go watch the anime. 24 episodes, really, really good. It's everything is tied up nicely in a bow. I'm hoping and I'm praying for a second season, like definitely, because I really enjoyed it. So the main character is Nafumi, and he is the Shield hero. And I'll get into that a little bit more. So Rising of the Shield hero. So in this world, they had to summon heroes to the world to fight for them, because every so many years, the doomsday clocks tick, and they need heroes to fight for them. And as you fight for them, you get acclaim, you get titles, you get land, you get money, you get a lot of things. So unlike RE0, where Homdu was just walking from the store. Oh, Overlord is another one where you get kind of pulled into a world, even like video games, but you get pulled into another world. But in Overlord, that guy, he that was his program. Like he played that game every single day, and they were to end the game, and so he stayed on logged in every up to the last second. He got transported to the game, but I digress. So this is technically real world, if that makes sense. So this is would be like if I was like walking around Earth and I got zapped into a feudal, not feudal, but like they didn't have cell phones, or like back in the day, like back in the 1900s, where there was barely electricity in the home. So you got Nafumi, Ren, Itsuki, and Mado Yasu. Those are the names. So Nafumi, he is the shield hero, like I established. Then you have Ren, who is the sword hero. You have Itsuki, who is the bow hero, and then you have Mato Yatsu, who is the spear hero. So the spear hero and the sword hero, they tend to clash, and I'll tell you why. So, Nafumi, he got pulled into this other world with three other people. Well, these three other people played video games and games online. So more like I don't know, like with guilds and stuff like that. So I forget the name of that really really popular one. Anyway, so they're in this place. So they're like, this is how you do this, is how you do that. So Nafumi is the shield hero, and they pretty much like laugh at him. Like he's a total joke. Like the shield hero is a total joke. And he like this girl walks up to him and say, "Hey, I want to be cool with you. You know, we can be together and we can go get stuff and da da da." So they gave them so much money. So he went with her, and her name is Malty, which these names are interesting. So Malty is the princess. Let me tell you how it goes down. So Malty is the princess, and so they're hanging out together. She spends almost all his money. So you're like, "Ooh, I gotta kind of, chill on the spending. I'm gonna have to like earn money while I'm here until the next, until we get paid, basically." So they eat, they drink. He doesn't drink though. This is the crazy part of this whole anime. He does not drink wine, alcohol. He don't smoke, drug, do any hashish, none of that. And so she drinking. I mean, just throwing it back. So next thing you know, Nafumi is waking up to guards like with a whole not swords drawn. So they take him to the king. Which, by the way, this is important. The king summons them. He wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, so she gets there. She says, "Yeah, he tried to rape me, blah, 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 blah." So the spear hero links up with Malty and be like, "Yeah, how dare you, I will kill you, da, 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 da. You're horrible." And then Isuki and Yasu, they get together and they're like, "Yeah, you're a horrible person, da, 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 da. How dare you rape her, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "I ain't rape nobody." So they strip him of literally everything, basically except for the clothes on his back, and put him out. So he earns money. He goes out. He does the hero thing, and he's like trying to build his strength. He's the shield, so he's the protector, and he defends and protects the sword, the bow, and the spear. But mind you, the spear got so many issues with him, like it's ridiculous. So he finally earns enough money. He turns super bitter, like super bitter and super angry. It's almost like a person who, like, I could say like a guy who dated women, and this is not, my bad. This is not all women, not all men do this. I'm just saying this is how it is to me. A guy who was like going with a girl, they started out like in his teenage years going out with a girl, and she dogged him out, doing real dirty, and he turns bitter and angry. This is that character. He turns bitter and angry and very mean. And I get it. Like, you get why he does what he does. Like, he's pissed off. Like, the world will turn their back on him, and no one really wants to deal with him, and nobody will sell him goods. Only like one guy will sell him goods. But then they dogging him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they disrespect him, my man. So, I mean, they disrespecting him. So he goes and he buys him a slave. I mean, in this world, you can do that. And she's a demi-human on top of all that. So demi-humans are looked like, most shows put demigods or demi-humans as, awesome, they put them up there. They're not, no. They enslave them in this world. So he bought her. Her name is Rat. No, I thought it was Rat, but it's Ralph Telia, and she's a demi-human. Her home got destroyed and her family got killed. It was really awful, like how it all went down. So she was mistreated, malnutrition, all that. He buys her and he takes her to get something to eat. And in the process of him doing that, I think Isuki and Madoso, they're like, "No, you can't be mistreating her. You're dogging her. You're using her for your own sick pleasure." And you're like, "You don't know nothing about me. Like, leave me alone." But come to find out that he's a good person, but he was just so enraged by the fact that he got accused of this stuff, and then like they fought. and they went and they fought in because the reason why they were summoned is to fight in these invasions when they come up. So the time clock counts down, and then they're fighting in the invasion. So they're fighting in the invasion, and they get their rewards, but he gets nothing, and he becomes even more bitter, even more angry. So at this point, he goes back to the guy, and he's like, "Well, I want to buy something else," and he buys Philo. Philo is an egg, so she hatches. Well, she of her kind. It's almost like ostriches. They're like they look like they take on they're ostriches. Well, she rules them, which is kind of cool. Well, she's the queen of them, or beginning or starting out, and so her name is Philo. Then we meet Melty, which is Malty's sister, but they're both basically wizards. So you almost got like a harem type thing going on. Not reverse harem, where like men and women, but yeah. So it's like it's a harem. So he has like three women, but Melty only is a part of his group sometimes, like when it comes down to the war. So in the process of all of this, he ends up having to fight the Spear Hero. And the Spear Hero cheats because Malty decides to use magic. And I'm like, and if she wouldn't use magic, he basically would have slumped him, because he was actually doing really, really well and whooping this dude's butt. And so they're still attacking him, saying you're evil, you're horrible, you're this. So they go to investigate these things, that because they're like, oh, you're stealing our work and this and what happens is the shield hero has to go through and clean up their mess, and he becomes kind of gifted. He does potions, and he treats people, and he heals them, he helps them, he's being a protector, if you want to say. And he goes through and he cleans up everyone's mess, like basically, like everyone. Like he's like, who kills a dragon and then don't chop it up in pieces and get rid of it? You poisoned the whole city. You gave this one city the seed, and it took over, and that was killing people. Like he had to go in and like clean up so many different types of messes. On top of all of this, now just listen. On top of all this, you have a church. Yes, I said it. Berserk, and I have to say this, Berserk anybody, because that's what happened in Berserk. Like the church was out here doing the most, like the Crusades back in the day, I think what Crusades was in the 1800s, 1700s, or before then, like and the Crusades is when people were going around and enforcing, I think it was King James, enforcing Christianity on people, which I'm never one to say to force Christianity or Muslim or Buddhism or any of that or Jehovah's Witnesses on anyone. It is your choice who you choose to serve. Just saying, try Jesus. That's all I'm saying. So, in saying all of that, he comes, the shield hero, Nafumi, he comes to a realization that, hey, maybe I should, he's been thinking of, maybe we should try to work together. But, the person that Philo will succeed gets a hold of him. Hey, we need to talk, and I just want to tell you that you guys need to get together. If not, I'm gonna have to end all y'all. And I mean, basically, that's just what she says. I'm gonna have to handle all of y'all and some more. Literally, I'm gonna have to kill you. Like, you're not going back to your world. No one's going back to the world. I'm going to kill them all. And I think it's because she was friends with the previous shield hero. She said, I can't remember, my memories are blocked, but, for being alive for thousands upon thousands of years. But I say that to say that, you guys need to come together. You need to work together in order to fight these hordes, which is interesting. So he goes around and he's saving people. This church, I mean, I don't understand in these animes where the church is the craziest folks you ever want to find. I mean, the other anime that I talked about, what was the other anime I talked about? I'm gonna have to look it up, because the Christians in these animes are like, they're like off the hook. I'm trying my best to figure it out. I am trying my best to. Sorry. Yeah. So, what was this one? That's Rising of the Shield. Wait. Yeah. Wait. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me go to here because I'm trying to remember what it was. Um, Let me go to. Hi. That's me. That's me. Demon Slayer. I don't know what's going on with these religious. No. God of High School. God of High School. That was the last one that I did. God of High School. Let me tell y'all, these church folks are the craziest, the craziest. And I'm like, because in the God of High School, I was trying to figure out they calling on Lord or they calling on Jesus. Because I am totally confused. Okay, totally confused as to what's going on here. So, saying that, they try to kill the heroes. Let me get it together. The bow hero and the spear hero hook up with the shield hero, and the spear hero. They all end up in this place where they end up fighting each other. Well, he's trying to talk to them, and the spear hero is like trying to fight, like throwing hands, and they're like, wait, and then the church people come. Now we're going to kill all of y'all, and we're going to have the second coming. The second coming of who? Jesus? Like, huh? I am totally confused as to what's going on. Like, you give Christianity a bad name, a bad rap. But I do also want to say that with enough for me, I felt him. You know what I'm saying? I felt how he feels. If you ever worked a job and you become the villain or you're being villainized, I've worked on jobs where I've been villainized, and I'm like, really? I don't even say anything. Now I don't play with other people's kids, but that's something different. Like, you're not gonna talk off the box out the wall to me and think I'm gonna accept that I'm not for. And I can say that in a respectful way. Now whether you take it that way or not, because I don't cuss. I mean, I yell, but I don't cuss. And I can get you together without cussing at you. Believe that. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, you villainize this guy. He's upset. He's angry. Have you ever been like that where you've just been angry and just bitter at the world or mad at the world? And here it is, you have to change. You have to change. And you're like, well, why I got to change? Why can't the next man change? But if you want change, you have to inflict change. You know what I'm saying? You have to push change on, and you have to change, and it's hard. Like I had to talk like the other day. This person was talking out the side of their neck, telling me that this is not their job, and that's literally your job, like literally your job. That's in your literal job description. Like I can tell you your job description, and that's it. And you telling me no, it's not, and I'm like, well, it's unfortunate that it's like that, but I'm gonna have to take this to a whole nother level because you telling me that I need to be respectful. You know, I need your staff I need people to be respectful because I understand you get stressed and you're upset, but it's a way you talk to people, and that's not it. Because if I was talking to you wrong, I'd be all types of in trouble. So people need to work on that. But I say all that to say that sometimes you become the villain, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily your own story, but you become a villain. And what do you do with that? And Nafumi wasn't, he wasn't out here doing the things that they said he did. But he was like, no, y'all need to pay me. Like, he would tell them, like, oh, no, I need payment. That's what I need. I need money. I don't need nothing else. You talking all of this. No, I need the money. Bring me all your money you got. And that's just how it is. Since I'm an evil person anyway. Since this is how I am anyway. And it took him to fight to kind of come to terms with him dealing with his anger. And I had posted on my Facebook page a scene that spoke volumes to me. I don't know about anyone else, but the scene was deep, and he was so hurt and just so. I'm gonna see if I can find it because I'm like, that just shows you just how people are. You know how you need someone to help you focus or help you stay focused, and for me, I know that God helps me to stay focused and to be cool and be easy because I know what it's like to be, what I'm saying. I get it, and it's just so it's look, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so much going on in this world, and for that to happen and to just be, on the bogus is so wrong. And actually, I actually have a clip and I want to pause it and I want to expand this. I'm gonna let's see here, pause it, and I want to make it bigger. Hold on, and excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry, but hopefully I can flip you. I would like to flip you. If not, I'll just play. Look, I'll just sit this here, and I'm gonna play the clip. And I want you to understand. This is where he gets to where he gets so like he's fighting, but he gets so angry. And I'm like, this to me, this spoke volumes. And I wish I could show you the video, if I can try, because I don't know. Ugh, I don't know. I'm just gonna push play and be done with it. If there's cussing, I do apologize.
Take control. I can use it to destroy everything. I have the power to do that now.
And that's Raptalia and Filio and Melty screaming for him. They're calling him. And they're trying to stop him. It's so crazy.
Annoying! Don't try to stop me!
Do you really hate everything, Master?
That voice. Who are you?
We're your friends, Master Nelfumi. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
My friends.
In the beginning, I was terrified. I thought you were going to treat me like an object, like everyone else always did. But instead, you were nice to me. You cared for me. You protected me. Taught me right from wrong. That's why I vowed to always stand with you. And as for me, you hatched me.
That's
You've been
Philo.
raising me since the very first day of my life. You gave me the wagon I like to pull so much, and my clothes, and all sorts of fun stuff. Pretty much everything I love in this world, I got from you. You were always stubborn, never listening to me.
That's
And you
Melty.
kept making fun of me. Yet, you made good on your promise to keep me safe.
And he
Knowing
did.
that I was more than just a princess, you treated me like a real person and became a true friend.
That's right. I've been on a journey. With friends. People I care about, that I swore to protect.
You're not really the type to wear your heart on your sleeve, so we never know exactly what you're thinking. But we do know that you care about us very much, and we care about you. I love you a whole bunch, Master. And I'm gonna eat up all your bad feelings, so you don't have to feel them anymore.
And then the shield goes down. The fire
Whatever
goes
you
down.
need, I'll be there. I'll cut through your sorrow. That's what I'm here for. After all.
And Raptalia is his
Your
sword.
sword.
Yeah. Look, it's his sword.
Right there, the Trinity, baby.
Master Yamsumi.
My friends, thank you.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad you came back to us. Are you okay, Master? That was too close. We're all glad you're back.
I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt any of you.
You did the right thing. You chose the path that was meant for you. We've traveled side by side. We're in this together.
Raptalia.
I'll keep on eating up all your bad feelings again and again until they all go away.
Philo.
If you're feeling better, could you hurry up and figure out a plan? We're kind of in the middle of a battle here.
On real.
Right on it, Melty.
Can you say Inuyasha, anyone?
Looks like something's different about the Berserk mode, huh? Compared to the last time we saw it?
I'm gonna need your help. Are you serious?
And that's all three of the
Please.
heroes. The other three.
Now that's a word I never expected to hear coming out of you, Naofumi.
Now,
Can we win?
oops.
I don't know. But it's worth a shot.
Man, what I tell y'all, that blew my wig. You know, and it's funny because the sword, Philo and Melty, that just spoke volumes to how God is, and how God is there to help us and to guide us and to give us strength. And the Holy Spirit helps us inside. He's inside of us and he's guiding us. And Jesus, who is our salvation, he helps us in love, to learn what love is, to understand love, to learn how to care about people. And you need those three things, those three people. I'm so sorry. I never want to disrespect God, Jesus, or the Holy Spirit. You need those three people to help you with this walk called life. When you want to get mad and you see someone over there and they need to be loved, even though they're mad and angry and upset, it's a way you could do things and say things. But also let them know, like, you are loved, you are cared for. Like, honestly, like, literally, I'm the nicest person on my job. Like, literally. Like, and I know that says a lot for people who know me. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be up this morning. I'm happy God woke me up this morning. I'm happy Jesus started me on my way. The Holy Spirit is guiding me every single day. And I can be nice and kind to you. What is it going to kill me to be nice? What is it going to kill me to be kind? Like, and so I say all that to say I really, truly love this anime. I don't know, is it up there with One Punch Man? As far as going to another world, I really do like this anime. I truly, truly, truly like this anime. Like I can sit here and watch this over and over and over again and would not get sick of it. I will say this though. This is one episode. If this old lady is out here handling her business, man, I'm trying to figure out, like, where she come from. Where grandma come from? Just where she come from. Because grandma out here, granny is out here whooping up some tail, okay? So it's very comical. It's very serious. It has all those elements. It reminds me of Inuyasha. It really should do. I like Inuyasha, even though it's dog demon and there's something going on, but I like that anime, and that took me back to the 90s. I mean, early 2000s on Toonami, honestly. Toonami or, Adult Swim, where the anime speaks to you. And that's the thing with anime. Like, anime speaks to you. It tells a story, but it helps you to deal with life and deal with people. This guy, first of all, got pulled to a whole nother world. Okay, don't know the customs, don't understand what's going on. And they came for him, and he got mad. But he still was a good person inside. And a lot of us are still good people. We just tend to we don't outwardly show it because we're just so bogged down by life and the things that happen, and we got to work on that. We got to push past that. This is Chandra, Keys to Anime. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you can. If you just want to talk about my curly hair, that's all good. And as usual, if you want to know more about Jesus, don't go to NBC.com. That killed me. I forget the stories of Jesus was shown, and Jay Leno was like, so if you want to hear more about Jesus, go to NBC.com. He said, how about the Bible? Like, let's go there. Let's go to the source. If you want to hear more about Jesus, hey, let me know. Drop a comment. I'll pray with you. If you want prayer or what have you, let me know. We all need help. I'm just here to offer some help. Again, like, subscribe, and please leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, thank you. Bye.